Hello, aspirants. I hope you all are doing well. Today, we are going to cover a topic from political science. And the topic is the schedules in Indian Constitution. When the Indian Constitutions came into effect in 1950, there were 8 schedules in the Indian Constitution. But now, today, we have in total 12 schedules. So there's a very simple trick to remember all these 12 schedules, and the trick is tiers of old PM. So you can just imagine an old PM crying, and you can see the tears rolling down his cheeks, and you can say that tears of old PM. And T stands for territories and states. So actually, the schedule contains all the information which is not there, which is not mentioned in the parts or the articles. So these are just the addition. It is just a table of additional contents. So territories and states, the first schedule, it specifies the name of all the states and union territories in India and their territorial jurisdiction. Then second one is emoluments. The second schedule is emoluments. It basically states the salaries and the allowances that are given to different people like president, governor, speaker of the Lok Sabha, chairman of the Rajya Sabha, deputy speakers, deputy chairmen, and so other people. Talking about the third schedule, it talks about the affirmations and the oaths, that who will take oath, who will give oath to whom, who will submit the resignation to whom, and all of this is mentioned in the third schedule. The fourth schedule talks about the number of seats of Rajya Sabha. The number of seats of Rajya Sabha depends on the population of the states. So the higher the population, the higher the number of Rajya Sabha seats. So the number of seats are mentioned in fourth schedule. Fifth schedule talks about schedule areas and schedule tribes. Sixth schedule talks about other schedule areas and tribal areas. And sixth schedule is very important because it specifically talks about 4 states. You need to know about all these four, the name of these 4 states. These are Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, and Assam. So these are the 4 states mentioned in the sixth schedule. Now, talking about the seventh schedule, it talks about the federal list. Here we talk about 3 lists: the union list, the state list, and the concurrent list. The eighth schedule talks about the official languages. When the Indian Constitution started in 1950, we had in total 14 languages, and today we have 22 languages. All these languages have been added over the years. So we read about all the languages which are the official languages of India. The ninth schedule was added by the First Amendment Act of 1951, and it brought in India some land reforms and how to implement new laws. The 10th schedule talks about defection. That means if a person who's winning election comes into the parliament and then changes his party, then that's an offense, and he can be disbarred from the parliament for that. So the 10th schedule was required in 1985, hence it was brought by the 52nd Amendment. Talking about the 11th schedule, it talks about the panchayat, and 12th schedule talks about the municipalities. These two are very important subject schedules which were added in 1992 because it was the requirement of our country then. I hope you remember this trick, tiers of old PM, and these schedules are very easy, and these can really fetch good marks in UPSC exam because there are very direct questions talking about defection is mentioned in which schedule of the Indian Constitution, which schedule talks about panchayat, or you can also get which schedule talks about the official languages. So I hope this video was useful for all of you. All the best.